just a quick rundown video on what a lot of people ask me about. And this is one of the things people do ask me about. Do you ask me about the Crucible? What is the Crucible? How do you get dragons? How do you get this and that? Well, basically, you want to get uh, dragon shards or dragon pieces, which is help you to get eggs and stuff like that. Which are these guys? Like you get the fragments. The fragments itself will be 100 for every single dragon that's out there. Some of them, like the PvP dragons, you'll actually be able to get them doing just the just doing PvP runs in the Bomber Royale. Bomber Royale is basically is one of the easiest dragons to get, but it also doesn't require dragon coins, which is really great. As you see, I'm at the Dragon Crucible right now, and you'll see basically like the dragon souls. So it's basically for a basic dragon farming at the very beginning of the game. You need purified dragon flames, which basically will help you with your regular dragons as well. And you want to be able to get as many of them as possible. Now, you eat or use dragon souls to go along and get those itself. When you got like a load of materials and stuff like that, you'll be able to get those, which is really easy to get. For about 300, roughly about 300 souls, you'll be able to get one adult dragon, and you'll be able to use it as for flying and whatnot, and you'll be able to advance with that. Now, basically, dragon eggs itself, like this one is a dragon egg. You can combine it together with coins and stuff like that to be able to go along and do it that way. Now, it does cost quite a bit of flux, but you'll be able to get the flux very easily, and you'll be able to get the rest of the materials. Now, the thing is, when you've got like the fragments itself, you can actually get the eggs. And what you want to do, just basically come down to the hatch dragons, which is another level, and you'll be able to use the eggs or whatever the case may be. Now, there's only one egg per dragon. Now, you don't need, like, you need 100 shards. Some of the shards are easier to get. Some of them are very hard to get. Like the ones in the Shadow Towers and stuff like that. If you are already in the game itself, you know what a Shadow Tower is. Basically, you want to get those shadow boxes. You want to open them up, and you want to get as much as possible. So you want to be able to do it that way. So you got the dragons, and you be able to build up your basically your item find. Your item find will be this. When it comes to character sheet, and I'll show you exactly what it is. You're looking at the magic find, which is count as item find. My magic find right now is over 2k. But when you first start the game, you'll be very low. You'll be like 50 to 100 maybe. You're having very little. And what you want to do is build that up, because it helps you to get stellars. It helps you to get different things. Now, I'll show you exactly what I mean. When it comes to the Atlas itself and going to the Shadow Tower, when you go to the Shadow Tower itself, you're basically joining the public realm of getting into Shadow Towers. So what you want to do is, if you want to join a bunch of people, you could do that. You could do as many Shadow Towers as you want to get these boxes. You might only get shards or whatever the case may be. Right now, this is like the normal Shadow Towers, of course. And the normal, like the dark myth and stuff like that, you'll be able to do those. It's recommended to get the mastery from these as well. These are the Ultra Shadow Towers, which basically, when you open up one, it becomes the most difficult. I recommend it 25 to 30k to do like the Dot of the Moon and stuff like that. If you are a speedrunner, you could do it at 20k easily. Basically, you can solo the thing at that point, but it's fun to play together with people. The only thing is with DD or DD, which is basically this boss here, Ductic Dreadnought. It's the hardest boss currently in the game because it does require multiple people to kill it. Now, what you want to do is just get a party together for that every week. and to be able to get more boxes and stuff like that. On Shadow Day, you will get 10 boxes. Every other day, you'll get 5. And every other day after that, you will actually only get shirts. So you want to be able to utilize all this stuff and make it work. So what you want to do is get as many dragons as possible. Now, which dragon is the most powerful? Well, in the Primordials, when you actually get like your diamond fragments and stuff like that, your the most powerful one in the whole entire Primordial set is basically the Fire Dragon. Not the one for the Sky Dragon is not so much, but I'll show you exactly what I mean. This is the Fire Dragon, Azil, and or if I pronounce it right. This one actually has a very good fire rate. As you see, itself, it'll shoot really quickly. It's the fastest firing rate of one of them all. Now, the second after that, the best legendary dragons would be the Psy Dragon, which basically is the twin plague dragon. It can actually, you use your R2 and L2 buttons, and you can actually shoot with both heads. There is actually another dragon you can also get that does exactly the same, shoots a little slower, but it does a significant amount of damage as well, and that's from the Shadow Towers itself. But you can get those fragments by doing getting Light Chaos Chest, and also doing like the Dot of the Moon and stuff like that. So if you are not in the top ranks and you're not there yet, I would suggest going along and try to do your daily quest every single day to get all your fragments and stuff like that. Same with the Bubble Dragon. The Bubble Dragon you fish for, and you want to be able to make the best of it. Now, I'll show you this dragon itself. This is the one you can actually get from the Shadow Tower. This one is basically kind of like a light and a dark version of what I just showed you, the Plague Dragon. It does shoot a little bit slower, but it does still a significant amount of damage. So if you get this one before you get the other one, this one is kind of rare because of how many fragments you need and how rare the dragon is itself. You want to go along and try to get these dragons itself. Now, that's the 3 best dragons in the whole entire game when it comes to, like, say, quick shot or multi-shot. Multi-shot sometimes is better than quick shot. Sometimes quicker shot is better. Basically the next Primordial after that, if you're looking for damage, would be the Water Dragon, and that would be this guy here. I'll show you in a moment. That's this one. When you use it, it can actually do up to 4 blocks of damage. So when you shoot, it'll actually shoot water or a water cascade, and what it'll do for you is give you at least if you're doing like if you got no jumps and stuff like that, or very limited, you can actually use the water cascade as an elevator, which is kind of good. But also you got to watch out for where it's actually shooting, because it does that much more damage to a building, and it will actually leave water residue. So it will actually destroy items or delete items on you if you open up a box or something, and you just got to watch out for that. But anyway, regardless of that, you want to be able to look at exactly what you're doing in the game and be able to keep going, so you'll be able to level up your mastery and get the best of the game. And this is basically a little rundown on the dragons. And like I said, in the most powerful in the Primordial, and also the twin-headed ones, which basically are the most powerful for the multi-shot. And like I said, hopefully you like this video, and probably see you in the next one. And thanks for tuning in as well, and thanks for the follow if you do ever follow, and have a great one.